Heartbreak in Toronto. Eala and tennis legend Venus Williams came into the Canadian Open with plenty of excitement surrounding their doubles partnership. But their journey has ended much earlier than they wanted. The young Filipino star and seven-time Grand Slam singles champion Venus Williams were knocked out of the doubles competition after a straight-set defeat against Ludmila Samsonova and Miyu Kato. The final score? 6-4, 6-3. And while the result is disappointing, this match was about much more than just a loss. It was another chapter in the fascinating story of Eala's rapid rise, and another opportunity for the young star to learn from one of tennis's greatest champions. So what happened in Toronto? Why couldn't Eala and Venus find a way through? And most importantly, what comes next for Eala? Let's break it all down. When Eala and Venus Williams joined forces for the Canadian Open doubles draw, fans immediately paid attention. On one side was Eala, one of the most exciting young players in women's tennis. On the other was Venus Williams, a seven-time Grand Slam singles champion and former world number one. Their partnership created a fascinating combination of youth and experience. Eala has been building momentum throughout 2026, while Venus continues to make headlines whenever she steps onto the court. The two had already shared the doubles court earlier this season at Bad Homburg, where they advanced to the quarterfinals. That made their reunion in Toronto even more exciting. But this time, the result wasn't what their supporters hoped for. The match in Toronto. Eala and Williams entered the Canadian Open doubles draw as wild cards. Their opponents were Ludmila Samsonova of Russia and Japan's Miyu Kato. From the beginning, it was clear that this would be a challenging matchup. The opening set remained competitive, but Samsonova and Kato managed to create the crucial advantage. Eala and Williams couldn't turn their opportunities into enough momentum, and the first set slipped away 6-4. Now facing a must-win second set, the Eala-Williams team needed a response. But Samsonova and Kato continued to control the important moments. The second set ended 6-3. Just like that, the Canadian Open doubles campaign was over. Heartbreak for Eala and Venus. For fans, the biggest disappointment was seeing such an exciting partnership disappear from the doubles draw so quickly. There was enormous interest in watching Eala share the court with Venus. The contrast between the two generations made the matchup special. For Eala, it was another chance to gain experience alongside one of the most accomplished players in tennis history. For Venus, it was another opportunity to compete and continue writing another chapter in her remarkable career. Unfortunately, the scoreboard didn't tell the story the fans wanted. But one defeat doesn't erase the significance of the partnership. What Eala can take from the match. For Eala, there is still plenty to take away from this experience. Doubles requires communication, positioning, quick reactions, and an ability to adapt instantly to what is happening across the net. Playing alongside a veteran like Venus Williams provides a completely different kind of experience. Even though the pair couldn't get past the opening round in Toronto, Eala gets another valuable opportunity to compete against high-level opposition. And for a player still developing her career, those experiences can become extremely important. The goal isn't simply to win every match. It's also to learn from the matches that don't go your way. Venus Williams' continuing story. For Venus Williams, meanwhile, every appearance continues to attract enormous attention. Her presence in the tournament brings another level of excitement because of everything she has accomplished throughout her career. 7 Grand Slam singles titles. Former world number one. One of the defining champions of her generation. And now, she is sharing the court with a new generation of players, including Eala. That makes their partnership particularly interesting. Venus represents an extraordinary tennis legacy. Eala represents the future. Seeing those two generations compete together is one of the most memorable aspects of this doubles run, even though it ended earlier than expected. But Eala's tournament isn't over. And here's the most important part. Eala's Canadian Open story is not finished. The doubles defeat means she is out of that competition, but she still has singles business to handle. Eala recently continued her strong run by defeating Alicia Parks in the Canadian Open singles tournament. She is now turning her attention toward her next singles challenge against American Katie McNally. That means there is no time for Eala to dwell on the doubles disappointment. She has another opportunity waiting. And this is where the mindset of a professional athlete becomes so important. One match ends. Another begins. From Washington to Toronto. Eala's current schedule has been especially demanding. She arrives in Canada after a memorable Washington campaign, where she reached the final of the DC Open and ultimately captured the title after defeating Jessica Pegula. That victory gave Eala another major breakthrough on the WTA stage. Now she has to transition quickly from celebration to competition. Final thought. Eala and Venus Williams may be out of the Canadian Open doubles competition, but their partnership still created a memorable moment. A rising star, a legendary champion, one court, one team, and another chapter in the remarkable journey of Eala. The result wasn't what fans wanted, but Eala's tournament isn't over. The doubles chapter has closed. Now it's time for singles. And if Eala can respond with another strong performance, today's disappointment could quickly become yesterday's news. So what do you think? Was the Eala and Venus Williams partnership something you'd like to see again in another tournament? And can Eala bounce back in singles and make another deep run in Toronto? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're supporting Eala, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more breaking tennis news, match updates, and exclusive coverage of Eala's incredible rise. The doubles journey may be over, but Eala's Canadian Open story is still being written. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.